Pre-Intermediate Market Leader Course Book, 3rd edition, by David Cotton, David Falvey and Simon Kent. Published by Pearson Longman. Unit 1. Careers. Track 1. Person 1.
Well, for a long time I think I was very ambitious, wanting to get to the top and to earn as much money as possible. But then I decided that other things are more important. I recently decided to take a career break, so I'm travelling for a year and doing some unpaid work. I want to see something of the world and look at my options. Everyone at work says it's not a very good career move, but it's what I want to do. All my friends think I'm mad, but I think I have time. I'm only in my 30s after all.
Unit 1. Careers. Track 2. Person 2.
It's been very difficult, I think, to get a start without much experience, It's the chicken and egg situation. You can't get a job without experience, and you can't get experience without a job. The career opportunities everybody talks about are not really happening for me. Maybe the problem is that I don't really have a career path in mind. I'm still not really sure what I want to do in the long term. I've done different things, but they don't seem to lead anywhere. I don't really know where I'm going. Studying at university made a lot of sense at the time, but now I'm not so sure. I don't feel very prepared for my working life.
Unit 1. Careers. Track 3. Person 3.
Well, I suppose I always had a career plan, and for me it seems to have been successful. I first worked for the company part-time when I was a student, part of a work placement, which I organised myself. I always wanted to work in this area, and only really for one company. They offered me a full-time job, and then I worked my way up the career ladder, from trader to associate to manager to director. I'm now a partner. Maybe it's a bit unusual these days to only work for one company, but for me it's all I wanted. It's only been 17 years, but I'm going to take early retirement next year and buy a boat.
Unit 2. Companies. Track 17.
I am pleased to say the parent company has continued its excellent performance. We are changing, growing, and doing well at a difficult time for the industry. Turnover was €57.2 million, an increase of 15% on last year, and net profit rose by 5% to €6.4 million. We are a highly competitive business. We have increased our market share to 20%. Consequently, our share price has risen and is now at an all-time high of €9.6. Increased production and strong demand have had a positive effect on our cash flow, so we are able to finance a number of new projects. We have successfully moved to our new head office in central London. We are now planning to start full production at the recently opened Spanish subsidiary in October. Finally, thanks once again to our loyal and dedicated workforce. Our employees will always be our most valuable asset.
Working Across Cultures 1. Track 34.
Many of you will travel to foreign countries on business or go to international conferences and sales fairs. Some of you may end up living and working in a foreign country. For all of you, cultural and social awareness will be important if you want to become effective communicators when you're abroad. Today, I'm going to look at saying no politely. Whenever you say yes to a request, you are doing so at a cost. That cost is usually your time. Sometimes you just have to say no. I remember 2 embarrassing occasions when I had to say no. One was in Finland, when a business friend invited me to a sauna. I just felt uncomfortable. The other was in Hungary, a country where it's sometimes okay to share private details. Someone asked me something rather personal. Again, I felt a bit uncomfortable. In the first part of my talk, I'm going to look at 5 tips for saying no politely. Firstly, pay attention. Listen carefully and make sure you don't say no before the other person has even finished making their request. Listen to the request with an open mind. Secondly, offer alternatives. You may even be able to recommend someone else who is more suitable. Thirdly, show sympathy if someone asks you to do something that you can't do. Show that you genuinely wanted to help. Next, be as clear as possible to avoid misunderstandings. Don't say maybe when you really mean no. And finally, avoid long reasons and excuses. Sometimes the less you say, the better. The times I've had to say no the most is when customers have wanted huge discounts. As long as you can say no politely with a smile, followed by a genuine "I'm sorry," then you should be fine.
Great ideas are generated in different ways. Sometimes an idea may simply be when a company takes advantage of an opportunity to extend its product range, to offer more choice to existing customers. Or a great idea could allow a company to enter a market which was closed to it before. Companies which are prepared to spend a lot on R&D may make a breakthrough by having an original idea for a product which others later copy, for example, Sony and the Walkman. On the other hand, some products are developed in response to customer research. They come from customer ideas. These products are made to meet a need, to satisfy consumer demand. Or the product does something similar to another product, but faster, so it saves time. Some people will buy new products because the product raises their status, gives them a new, more upmarket image.
Okay, everyone, let's begin, shall we? Our main purpose is to decide the date of the launch for our new product, DM2000. After that, we've got to decide the recommended retail price for the phone and talk about our marketing plans, okay? May, what's your opinion? Should we launch in June or September?
Personally, I'm in favor of June. Let's get into the market early and surprise our competitors. It could give us a big advantage. It might even force them to bring out their new phones earlier. I mean, before they're really ready to do so.
Thanks, May. What do the rest of you think? Chang, how do you feel about this?
Well, I'm not sure about June, really. I think it's too early. In fact, far too early. We need more time to plan our marketing. You know, a lot of people, potential buyers, will be away on holiday in June. It's not the best time to have a launch. We need to start with a real bang.
Thanks, Chang. Wan, what's your view? I believe you'd prefer a later date for the launch, is that correct?
Yeah, June's too early. I think September's the best time. We can promote the smartphone strongly then with a multimedia campaign. The last 3 months of the year have always been the peak period for selling new electronic products. That's when we need to put the phone on the market.
I agree. I think there are good reasons for choosing September.
Questions 80 through 82 refer to the following announcement. Attention Blackstone Railways passengers. We have just installed a new automated ticketing system. The ticketing machines are located near the main entrance. The touch screens are quick and easy to use when purchasing your train tickets. And for your convenience, instructions on how to use the system are now available in a variety of languages, including English, Spanish, French, and Mandarin. If you need assistance with the ticketing machines, a Blackstone Railways representative can assist you. Number 80. Where most likely is this announcement being made? Number 81. What does the speaker say is now available? Number 82. What is mentioned about the user instructions? Questions 83 through 85 refer to the following broadcast.
In business news, one of the world's largest manufacturers of aircraft engines, Quickstar, has been contracted to supply engines for the new SW-20 airplane. In order to be able to produce the large number of engines required by the contract, Quickstar is planning to open another manufacturing plant at the beginning of September. The new factory will be located in the city of Laxton. In a press conference earlier this morning, the Mayor of Laxton expressed his enthusiasm for the opening of the facility, asserting that it will bring an estimated 300 skilled jobs to the community.
Number 83. What does the business produce? Number 84. According to the speaker, what will the business do in September? Number 85. What does the mayor anticipate will happen in Laxton?
Unit 5. Stress. Track 45.
How can companies help their staff to achieve a work-life balance?
Work-life balance is an interesting question because, again, everybody has a different sense of what works for them. However, companies can really help by being flexible in how they expect staff to work. For example, if somebody doesn't like travelling in rush hour, perhaps they could come in a little bit early and leave a little bit early. And other examples might be just making sure that people don't feel that they have to stay late just because their boss is working late.
Hello, Mr.
Mohammed al-Mitwalli.
Please, take a seat. Now, what seems to be the trouble?
I've got a terrible pain in my shoulder.
I see. Do you know when it started?
About 3 days ago, I think.
Oh, dear. Well, I better take a look. Now, where does it hurt exactly?
Just here, in the middle of my shoulder, at the back.
Right. Is it painful if I do this?
Yes, it hurts a lot.
Are you allergic to anything?
No, I don't think so.
Have you got any other symptoms?
Yes. I have a bad headache and I feel too dizzy.
Have you been taking anything for it?
No, I haven't. I wanted to see a doctor first.
OK, well, the first thing I want to do is take your temperature and then we'll do a full examination.
Hi, Andy.
Oh, hi, Sarah. How's it going?
Good, thanks. Have you been jogging?
Yeah, I come here every morning. I love starting the day with some exercise. It really gives me more energy, and I just feel calmer all day long.
Wow, that's great.
So, what's new with you these days, Sarah?
Well, I'm in school. I'm studying to be a massage therapist.
Really? I've never had a massage. My doctor told me it might help me sleep better, though.
Oh, it definitely will. Hey, you should come to the school. The students give free massages on Mondays and Tuesdays.
Free? Wow. What days did you say? I could go on Wednesdays.
Through 67 refer to the following conversation.
Hi, my physician called in a prescription to the pharmacy this morning for my allergy medication. My name is Alan Lee.
Yes, here it is. You should take 2 tablets once a day. Be sure to take the medicine with water after you have eaten.
Thanks. I'll be glad to stop sneezing.
You might find that you experience some drowsiness, so take care if you're dry.
Hi, Leon. It's Hiroshi. I know you were planning to come with me to the yoga class at the fitness center, but I just checked the website and I see the class is cancelled today. There's another class at the same time, so I'm going to take that one instead. Do you still want to come? And afterwards I'm meeting a couple of our co-workers at Reynolds Cafe to see a jazz group perform. They're supposed to be excellent. Let me know if you'd like to join us and I'll make a reservation for you. The group has won several awards, so I expect it'll be crowded. Talk to you later.
Number 90.
Unit 6. Entertaining. Track 53.
What do you think makes a corporate event successful?
First, you have to identify your aim, your purpose in entertaining people at this particular event. That's absolutely key. If you don't know why you're doing it, probably don't do it. Then, having identified why you're doing it, it's all the planning and all the little things. You can have the very best sporting event, the very best pop concert, but if the little things go wrong, that's what people remember. So it's contingency planning, it's having backups. And if it rains, have some umbrellas there. The catering is absolutely vital. People now expect a very high standard of food and drink. And then bear in mind that it is the staff on the day who will meet all the guests. It's not the overall event organiser. I can't meet every guest at every Cavendish event. It's the quality and the training and the briefing of the staff that you employ on the day is absolutely key. And the last thing I would say is always follow up afterwards. And I think that gives the opportunity to cement the relationship. Did you enjoy the day? What else would you like to go to? And those sorts of things.
Questions 47 through 49 refer to the following conversation with 3 speakers.
Thank you for taking me to that wonderful concert. It was a nice way to celebrate the merger of our companies.
We knew you'd enjoy it. That string quartet performs all over the world.
I'm not surprised. So, my flight doesn't leave until noon. Should I come by your office in the morning to finish up the paperwork?
Oh, Ms. Yamada is handling that.
Yes, I am. I'll be in the office by 8 in the morning, so you can stop by any time after that. There are only a few final documents to sign.
Number 47. What are the speakers celebrating? Number 48. What does the man imply when he says,
"That string quartet performs all over the world"?
Number 49. What do the women agree to do in the morning?
Questions 38 through 40 refer to the following conversation.
Hello, Dana. I noticed that you've requested 2 days of vacation leave next week. Are you planning to do anything special?
Yes, my friend and I will go to Sherman National Park on Wednesday and hike one of the mountains there. On Thursday, we will just enjoy a picnic. I'll be back here on Friday for our department meeting.
That sounds like a lot of fun, but it means you'll miss the presentation by the marketing department on Wednesday. I'd be happy to take some extra handouts for you.
Thanks, that would be great. I can read through them once I get back.
Number 38. What is the woman planning to do next week? Number 39. When will the woman return to work? Number 40. What does the man offer to do for the woman?
Questions 71 through 73 refer to the following telephone message.
Hi, Ms. Watkins. This is Lewis Phillips from Lambert Technologies. I'm calling because some more of our employees have decided to attend the Alternative Technologies Trade Show in March, so I need to update our company's reservation. Instead of the original 15 attendees, we'll now have 25 employees at the show, so we'll need to add 10 tickets. And we'd like the option that includes both the breakfast and lunch buffets. Could you please email me the invoice with the updated price? Thank you.
Number 71. According to the speaker, what is happening in March? Number 72. What is the purpose of the message? Number 73. What does the speaker request from the listener?